In this video, we're going to cover some of my favorite top 3 running tips for new runners that I feel are very important and I wish someone had shared with me when I first got into this about 2 years ago. So guys, if you're new here, thanks for stopping in and checking it out. We are on day 4 of a 30-day video challenge. The entire month of June, we're going to be uploading a video, creating and uploading a video. Today's June 4th. We're on number 4. It's also Global Running Day. So what better way to do a video than on one of the newest things that I love to do. I say new, I've been doing this now for 2 years, running. Guys, we're gonna go over some of the top running tips. I keep saying 4, but it's actually gonna be 3 tips. There is gonna be 1 bonus tip for all my fellows out there at the end that is gonna keep you from a bloody, messy, painful situation you're gonna wanna check out. But without further ado, let's get started. And during this run, we're gonna be talking about these tips and how you can better project yourself on your new running journey. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is gonna be stretching. Stretching is something that I never really took seriously, especially in the previous runs. I've run about 4 half marathons, 1 full marathon, and it wasn't until about my 3rd half marathon that I started to get an injury, and I had to actually go get some physical therapy. And I quickly was taught the importance of stretching. There's so many ligaments and muscles in your legs that help your knee actually do what it's supposed to do. And when those ligaments, and like the IT band for example, when it gets tight, it doesn't allow the knee to move as it's designed to move, and it causes intense knee pain, and it can actually lead to serious injury. So stretching, like you see here, I'm knocking out in the beginning before I go on my run, is a key element that I add to every run. It doesn't matter how long of a run, how quick of a run, you have to stretch. So go online, learn some simple stretches, engage your hips, your legs, everything, your back, get everything loose, feeling good before you start your running. And that's just going to set you up for success when it comes to going on a run and trying to feel and limit the amount of knee pain that you're going to have in the beginning. Tip number 2 is probably one of the, funnest parts. I mean, who doesn't like to go buy new shoes, right? And number 2 is footwear. One of the things I quickly learned is you're going to go through a lot of shoes. And not just shoes, socks, and the supports in those shoes. Especially if you're a bigger guy, a bigger runner, you're gonna go through them that much faster because of the constant pounding and friction. You're gonna wanna get a shoe size, half a size bigger than you normally wear on any other given day, most likely, because your feet are gonna swell up as you run, and you don't want your feet to get too small in that shoe. You want them to have plenty of wiggle room, moved around, and that's going to create less friction, which is going to give you less chance of forming blisters. They're just going to be that much more comfortable throughout the entirety of your run. So you need to go to a running store. Here in San Antonio, we have iRun. That's where I go. And they'll custom fit you to the running shoe that's going to best fit you, from the size, the width, the length, the support, and what kind of running you're going to be doing. Road running, trail running. I mean, there's so many different varieties that you could do. And if you just go to Academy or Amazon, you might be buying the wrong shoe. And then you're just not going to be comfortable, and you're going to hate running that much faster. Beyond the shoe is the socks. Socks, I cannot tell you how many different pairs of socks I've gone through, but I'll tell you my favorite pair of socks is Feetures. I love the Feetures, the ankle length. No matter what shoe I'm wearing, they're super comfortable. They last. They don't give me blisters. They're just really awesome. One little bonus tip within footwear is getting some kind of, almost like a lube. If I found that my toes blister, so I found this product thanks to iRun called Trail Toes. I apply that to my toes, never rub a blister again, and they're just that much more comfortable. So I'm currently using the Asics lineup, really happy with it. The ones I'm running in today are the Nova Blast, but I ran in the Nimbus 25, 26, and 27. How's it going, man? And it just helps with having the right shoe, setting you up for success. Just like you have the right set of tires on your car to have a smooth ride, you have the right set of shoes on your feet to have a smooth, happy, comfortable run. Let's get going, baby. All right, having such a good time out here. I forgot we're at the point where I need to talk about tip number 3, my last tip. Fuel in the form of nutrition. Right now we're gonna be taking down a Go Gel from BPN. Oh yeah. Guys, get yourself some nutrition. If you're gonna be out for more than 30 minutes in this heat here in Texas, do yourself a favor. Your runs will 10 times, if not more, themselves if you're properly fueled and constantly refueling yourself throughout the run. When I first got started, I was barely taking water. Now I'm taking these Go Gels, I'm eating the Go Bars, and the biggest thing is don't be afraid to take a breather, take a stop while you're doing this, because depending on if you're new here or not, if you've been following me for a while, you knew how hard these gels were to get down. And now you just saw me take it down. Not a big deal. Whew. Maybe I need a breather. But don't be afraid to, whether it's take a quick break and walk, catch your breath, drink some fluids, take a gel. There's so many out there. You're gonna have to experiment for yourself which one upsets your stomach or not. I did have some that made me throw up, some flavors, some different brands. But what I have found is across the line, BPN is a clean label. For the most part, all their products are amazing. I don't really like the mango Go Gels, but that's a whole nother story. But their flavors are amazing, their label is amazing, and they will keep you properly hydrated, fueled to endure any length run you're about to take on. So guys, that's my 3 tips for you when it comes to running for new beginners. Maybe you've never run before, maybe you have and you're just not increasing, or you want to level up your running. Hopefully these tips help you. Please comment down below if I left a obvious key beginner running tip out, or if some of these make sense and you've been thinking about trying them. Let me know in the comments if you are a fan of gels, or I've been seeing a lot of people actually just eat candy. So I mean, that tastes good too, right? So let me know, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna finish it out, and then at the very end, like I said, I'm gonna give you that bonus round for all you fellas out there. Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss this, and this is gonna save you bloody miscomfort. All right, guys, we gotta finish this run because I'm getting hot. It's toasty here in Texas today. We'll see you here in a little bit. All right, well, mistakes were bound to happen, and I cannot believe I made a rookie mistake like this. But as you can see, the ending, what I finished the video off with, got destroyed because I left the camera in slow motion. Rookie mistake, right? So here we are, a couple hours later. We've already recovered from the run. And yeah, if anything good comes of this, it gives me a chance to really describe and show you what I'm talking about for that bonus tip for all you fellas out there that I was trying to tell you about in this last part of the video. But yeah, so what I was talking about is taping up the nips. Guys, let me tell you this. I've actually have a video on this where I went on my first really long run. I think it was last summer. I went about 6 or 7 miles, and that was the first time hitting that distance in quite some time. I was in extreme pain. I looked down and there was a trail of blood coming from the nipular region. So this is actually what I use to tape them up. Now, this is 3M Durapore medical tape. So this stuff right here is like awesome. I'm telling you right now, go get you some of this and you will save the nips. It's a little bit painful sometimes to get off afterwards, but it's so much less painful than dealing with raw, chapped, bleeding nipples for
a couple of days after your run. So guys, trust me on this bonus tip right here. Do yourself a favor. If you've never run long distance before, and especially if you're in South Texas where you're gonna be sweating like crazy, these shirts, it's going to rub, friction's gonna happen, it's just not fun a situation to be in, especially when you're miles away from home or where you started your run, and you're just gonna have to either one, take your shirt off, or two, just deal with the pain like I did going home. So get you some medical tape, tape them up, or Band-Aids. I've seen some people wear some Band-Aids, but you need something that's gonna withstand the sweat and friction for the longevity of the run. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this running video, and I was glad that I got to share something that I really love to do now, which is run on Global Running Day. So it was really fun. We made it to day 4, and we encountered our first, legit mistake and error in these videos. We're learning as we go. If you're watching, I really appreciate everything. And please subscribe so you can continue to watch the journey, and who knows, and see what other mistakes we learn from as we go. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.